So I am curious, how can one ensure that law enforcement actually does respond to these alerts?
We can ensure that, that's the sad part about that. There's no assurance that they will use it, just like we've seen that they haven't used the Amber Alert. But by bringing attention to this, by having the governor's support on this, meeting with law enforcement, we've had conversations with Highway Patrol as this bill was moving forward to say what our expectations are. And it's a shame that when it comes to black and brown people, law enforcement has to be trained to do what they do on the natural for other folks. But we will be reaching out again to educate them, and if there's some training that's needed, we're going to help facilitate that and make sure that that is implemented in a timely manner as well.
Could you tell us what the broader goals are for the alert system? Do you hope this, becomes a nationwide thing?
Well, it's often said, so goes California, so goes the nation. So hopefully, we will move in that direction. I mean, the data is just glaring as to how bad this is needed, and it's again not just a California issue, but a nationwide issue. There are over 200,000 African Americans missing on a daily basis across this country. And again, we make up somewhere between 12 to 14% of the population. And that's alarming, a large percentage of missing people that African Americans make up in the general population. And again, very rarely you see that in the media. You very rarely see law enforcement making the same level of focus and attention on bringing them home, such as the Gabby Patinos of the world that unfortunately ended very tragically. But at the same time, there are African Americans who disappear at the same rate and face many of the same horrible, outcomes as that. But we hope this bill is a first step to educate again the public in general on how important this is needed.
Yeah, I do remember Gabby Petito. You couldn't turn on your TV or open up a website without seeing her face. And I'm wondering, what can the media actually do? Like, how can we ensure that we're having unbiased reporting when it comes to missing black women and children? Because realistically, we can't put everybody up there. We can't put everybody. How does one pick and choose who gets the coverage?
I mean, I wish I had that answer, but I'm hoping by just moving this legislation forward, they see the need. First, you have to understand that there's a need. And unfortunately, law enforcement and media has ignored this particular population group. So by doing this legislation and getting the attention that it's gotten so far, it is shining a light that this disparity clearly exists throughout this country. So I wish I had a simple answer to that, but hopefully we're going to be able to change the hearts and minds and understanding, because again, the data speaks for itself, and it's hard to refute when you look at the percentage of individuals who are black in this country who go missing, but you very rarely hear a bleep about them, and any resources dedicated to bringing them home safely.